Hey everybody, it's Local Stoner here, and today I'm going to teach you how to get to Lake Kawaguchiko, aka Mount Fuji. Now, right off the jump here, I would like to let you know that this is for intermediate level tourists to Japan. You need to at least know how to do the subway system and the J-rail system. Now, the subway system isn't too complicated. All the computer screens are in English, so all you'll do is just go to the computer screen. It's going to have a number next to the destination you want on the map. So, for instance, if you want to go to Akihabara, it might say 170 next to it. You just hit the number of 170 on that screen. It's going to print you out a ticket. That's what you'll use to get into the gates. Now make sure you keep an eye out because the ticket's going to pop out on the other side. Keep that ticket because you'll need that to exit the station when you're getting to your destination. The J-Rail system is even easier than that. At most J-Rail stations, they do speak English, so you just go up to them. More than likely use that to get from Narita Airport to Tokyo. You just go up to them. As to get to Kawaguchiko, the first thing you'll need to do is get to Shinjuku Station. Now, you may need to use the subway system to get to Shinjuku Station, but that is where you will need to be at to get to Kawaguchiko. Now, when you get to Shinjuku Station, look for the JR booth. Tell them that you'd like to go to Kawaguchiko. They're going to give you a ticket. It looks something like this. Now, this isn't exactly it, but it is going to look something very similar to this. It's going to say all the way going to Kawaguchiko. Now, one thing I would like to mention is that there's more than one way to get to Mount Fuji. You can either go north, south, east, or west. Now, the Lake Kawaguchiko is just one way to get to see Mount Fuji. I have heard of other ways that are better. Hakone is one example. I know that was definitely recommended to us by some of the people there in Japan. But Lake Kawaguchiko is what was recommended to us when we were asking around at Shinjuku Station. There was a booth that explained how to get to Mount Fuji, and what they had explained to us was that for tourists, that was the easiest way to get to just see Mount Fuji. Now, if you're looking to hike Mount Fuji, now you may need to check out a different video. This is just if you're traveling, you just want to see the sights, this is the best thing to do. Now, once you have your ticket, which does cost about $50 per direction, you'll need to look for the JR Chuo line, I believe is how you pronounce it, to Takao, which is the first hub station that you'll run into on your way to Kawaguchiko. Now, it does take about an hour to get to Takao. This is a 2.5 to 3 hour long trip. This just on the way there, so this is kind of like an all-day thing. Now, in our case, when we got to the Takao, we did need a break, so we got off of the train at that station to take a quick bathroom break. When we got back on, we got on a different train to get to Otsuki, so I'm not sure if that's 100% necessary. You may be able to just stay on the same train to get to Otsuki, but in our particular situation, we did get on another one, so just keep an eye out on the screens when you're on the train to see where it is headed. But that is your next destination. The next hub city would be Otsuki. Now, when you get to Otsuki Station, this is where the fun really begins. You will need to get off at this station. Now, you'll see a lot of people in line to get tickets to go to Kawaguchiko. You won't need to get a ticket to get to Kawaguchiko because you already have the JR pass all the way through. What you will need to do is pay a 200 yen transfer fee to get on the Fuji Q line. You'll just show that you have that pass, and they'll give you a discount to get on that line. Now, the distance between Otsuki and Kawaguchiko is actually pretty small, but this train ride is still going to take a little while because this is when you'll actually get to see Mount Fuji. It's going to be more like a tour bus. There is going to be a tour guide, but this is actually a great chance for you to get to see Mount Fuji. I mean, just look at some of these beautiful pictures and video that we got. Just incredible. It's a huge volcano, absolutely huge. Now, once you finally get to Kawaguchiko Station, there's going to be a lot of tour buses there that I think they take you up the mountain. You get to see a lot more of the mountain. We personally didn't do that. We decided to walk. The weather out there was so perfect. It was a nice break from that 90-degree weather out there in Tokyo, a lot of humidity. The weather out there really was that great. It really reminded me of just being in a mountain in Colorado or New Mexico. If you do decide to walk, we recommend taking this route here that I'm going to put on the screen. It's a really nice walk through a real quiet neighborhood, like a countryside neighborhood. On your way there is a vending machine. It's kind of like a landmark where you can take these beautiful pictures. We got some great selfies out there. It is such a good view from that vending machine. A little bit further down, there are some restaurants. There's plenty of places to get food if you want to get some food, hang out there. We didn't stay too long. We were kind of running short on time. The last train back from Kawaguchiko Station to Tokyo Tokyo. I believe it was at 9 p.m. So it was around 7 p.m. for us. So we didn't stay out there too long. But if you do decide to go out there, there is a lot to do out there in Kawaguchiko. That's pretty much going to be the video, guys. Just a couple of quick reminders. It does cost $50 per direction, and it does take 3 hours to get out to Kawaguchiko. So it is going to be kind of an all-day thing. The last train leaves at 9 p.m. going back to Tokyo. On that ride, you just need to stay on there the entire way. You don't need to transfer at any other stations. It's going to take you all the way back to Shinjuku Station. So definitely get up early so you can get there as fast as possible and enjoy the time that you have out there. I know I had a blast out there. It was a really great time. I didn't see any YouTube videos on this subject whenever I was looking on YouTube. So I really hope that this will be able to help you whenever you're trying to get to Mount Fuji. If you could, definitely just like, comment, subscribe, favorite, anything you can do. I really appreciate everybody's support. I definitely keep an eye on my YouTube page every day, so I see everything that you comment. Just if you can shout out to any support. There are some links to other videos of me in Japan in the descriptions below. Definitely check out my other videos as well. This is my first time being showing my face on camera, so it's kind of a new thing, so let me know what you think. So safe traveling, guys, and arigatou gozaimasu.